Okay, welcome to Canvas. Today I am going to show you how to log into Canvas. I'm going to show you what your home page looks like, and then we're going to go set up your profile and notifications. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is open up a browser and go ahead and type in canyons.instructure.com. And when you click onto that, this is what you will come up with. Please notice that it has the Canyon School District logo here, as well as you have the mountains down here. If you see these things, you know you're in the right place. A lot of students will go to canvas.instructure.com, and if you do that, you are going to be in the wrong place and will not be able to log on. So make sure that it looks like this. Okay, the next step is to go ahead and put your username, and your username is going to be exactly what you use for any computer that you log into at Canyon School District. I'm going to show you as if I were a student. So it's my first initial of my first name, and then the first three of my last, and then the last four of my student number. And then my password would be exactly what my student number is. And then once I do that, I can click on to log in. Now I'm going to log in just a little bit differently because I have a different login information. Okay, so once you log in, you're going to see your home page pop up. Your home page will have your recent activity, which can be found over here. Things like assignments or discussions or anything that's been graded will all pop up here. Anything that you've done recently will pop up here. Up at the top of the screen, you're going to see your courses and any groups that have been set up. You're going to see your assignments. You can look at your grades, but please remember that your grades in Canvas will not be your grades on Skyward. So always refer back to Skyward for your final grade. The two programs don't talk to each other, so all of the stuff that you do in Canvas will go into Skyward, but not all the stuff that we do in Skyward will go into Canvas. So you want to check Skyward for your final grade. Finally, you have a place for the calendar, and that can be found up here. And we'll have another video that kind of goes through all the things that the calendar can do. I think you'll find that it'll be really helpful. Over here on the right hand side of the screen, you will see all the assignments for anything that's coming due, and then all of the recent feedback that you might have will be down here. So grades, discussions, messages, that sort of thing. So now we're going to go up to the top of the screen and where you see your first and your last name. You'll also see a place for your inbox. If you were to click that, you would see the information, all of the messages that you have would be stored in this inbox. You can log out over here as well as get any help from Canvas. So if you forget how to do something, you can click on that help button and that will help. The next thing that we're going to do then is to go in and set up your profile. So you click on the settings and you will see this screen pop up. Okay, so this is where you will be able to change your picture, which is over here. You'll also be able to set up your notifications, which you can find here, and then also establish ways that Canvas can contact you. If you were to click on this Edit Settings button, you're going to see a place where you would be able to go in and change your name. However, I do not want you to do that. I would prefer that you leave it what is here with your full name, your display name, and your sortable name. Please do not change those. If you do, I'll just ask that you change them back. And then the next thing that I want you to do is, or the next thing that you can do is, let's say that you speak a different language. Maybe English isn't your first language. You might want to be able to see everything in Spanish or in French or whatever. There's a lot of different languages up here that you can change it to. I think I had some students that changed it to Spanish last year and found that really helpful, but that's up to you. So once you do that, you just click on to update settings and then everything will be saved. You'll always see that anything that needs to be saved will be in that blue color, that turquoise color. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do then is I want to show you how to set up your profile picture, which is going to be over here. So you'll click on a little circle. Mine happens to have a picture in it. However, yours might just be a blank face. So you'll want to click on the circle and then you can upload a picture or take a picture. I'm not sure what this button does, but you can explore it and see what it is. If you're going to upload a picture from your computer, from the iPad or your phone or whatever, you can choose a picture and then pick the picture that you want, and then you can click open. Once that comes up, it will give you a circle and you can go in and crop it any way that you want, and go ahead and push save when you get it to the way that you want it to look. And once it saves it, it will pop up here. So your first thing that I would like you to do for one of your assignments is to go ahead and change your profile picture. Once you've done that, then we're ready to go ahead and set up your notifications. Now the way that you can set up your notifications is a button over here. However, before you do that, you want to put all the ways in which Canvas can contact you. The first email address that you see is the one that is associated with your Canvas account. That cannot really be deleted, and I want you to keep that there, but let's say that you don't check that account. Maybe you check your other account, your Gmail account. So you can go in and add an email address, and I suggest you choose the one that you check quite a bit, because that's where all of your notifications will be sent. So you can type in your email address, push register email, and then what it's going to do is it's going to send you a confirmation to your Gmail account or whatever account you use, and then you will finish registering once you click that link. Once you've done that, then it will all be registered. Another thing that you can do is you can add a contact method, and that is through a text message. Now, I'm not going to show you my cell phone number, but if you were to type in your cell phone number and your carrier, and then it will automatically establish an email. Once you push register SMS, it will send a code to your cell phone for you to type in, and then your cell phone will be registered as well. Okay, so once you've established all the ways to set up your ways in which Canvas can contact you, the next thing that you want to do is we're going to set up notifications. So you click on the notifications button, and once that pops up, you're going to see all the ways that Canvas can contact you over here. Since I didn't put in my text or my cell phone, that column isn't showing, but it's going to show you a column for each way that you notified or that you're getting notified by Canvas. If you hover over information here, you can see that you can change it to notify me right away, send daily summary, send weekly summary, or do not send me anything. So whatever button you choose is what button ends up being the way that Canvas will notify you, or how often Canvas will notify you. There are a few notification preferences that I'm requiring all my students to have a notification of as ASAP. Those are the due date. I'd like you to be notified right away. The course content, if you hover over the description, you can see what it is. So for example, if I add a wiki page or a quiz or an assignment, it's going to notify you that that has been added to your course. The next thing so I want you to make sure that that is ASAP. The next thing I want you to make sure that you have clicked as being ASAP is the announcement. And that way, if I have a message that I want to send to you, you will have, that will be notified right away. This is how I contact you outside of school. So I really would like you to have that notification right away. Then the other ones you can decide, but there is one more, and that is the discussion. If there is a discussion that is added to your course, I would like you to be notified right away on that one as well. You can have several email addresses that are notified. So let's say that this email address is one that you don't really look at a whole lot. So you might want your grading, maybe you're just going to go in every week and look it up in that email address. So you can change them however you want to be notified, but there are 4 of those that I would like you to click as ASAP. One is a due date, the other is the course content, an announcement, and then finally the discussion. I would like those ASAP. Okay, as soon as you are done with that, then you are done setting up your notifications. You can go back into your name, and that will take you back to your profile, and you can make sure that it's set up exactly the way you want. And once it's there, it's saved, it's ready to go. To get out of this part of Canvas, all you need to do is click on the home page, and that will take you back to a page that looks like this. And that is how you get onto Canvas, set up your profile and your notifications. Remember, if you have any questions at all, you are to email me immediately and we can problem solve them. Thank you.